Hello and welcome to this video in which I will be doing a modern take on Belle's dress from Beauty and the Beast. I started by cutting out the skirt pieces, and as you can see to the left, I illustrated the front and back pattern pieces. These are the two front pieces which, when sewn together with the bodice, will overlap each other to the point where they are half my waist measurement. I serged the straight edge of these pieces and then folded it in by the seam allowance and sewed it down. Next, I cut out the lining for the back and front pieces. The front lining is one long piece, while the back pieces are two separate pieces to accommodate for the zipper. The lining pieces were serged for a finished look. Next, I installed the zipper between the lining and the skirt piece. Then I sewed the two back pieces together underneath the zipper. Next, the back piece was connected to the front piece at the side seam. The front lining and back lining was also sewn together at the side seams. At this point, the fabric pieces and lining pieces are only attached by the zipper. Next, I cut out my bodice pieces in my main fabric and in a lining fabric. You can use any bodice pattern. I just removed the back pattern piece to create an opening in the back. The bodices were assembled separately. The straps for the dress, as well as the strap and loops for lacing, were made by cutting strips of fabric and then ironing them using a bias tape maker, and then they were folded in half and sewn down. The straps were sandwiched between the lining layer and the fabric layer, positioned at the princess seam and at the edge of the back bodice. Then the two layers were sewn together. Then the loops were positioned to my satisfaction and sewed down in between the fabric and lining layers. The two front pieces were overlapped so they fit the length of the front lining, and then the bodice was sandwiched between the skirt lining and the skirt fabric and then sewn down to put all the pieces together. Alright, so there you have it. Everything is done except for the hemming of the dress. Here are some close-up of the dress, both right side and wrong side, so you can get a better idea of the construction of the dress. And then I guess all there's left to say is thank you for watching.